gods and titans, one figure blazed like a shooting star, his name echoing through the ages: Prometheus, the cunning and compassionate Titan. Prometheus was the son of the Titans Iapetus and Clymene. He was also the brother of Atlas, Menœtius, and Epimetheus. Prometheus did not see eye to eye with his family, except for with one individual. The Titan of forethought shared a bond with his brother Epimetheus, the Titan of afterthought. Epimetheus was quite different from his brother, being known for his impulsivity and hastiness of his decisions. After the Titanomachy, Prometheus and Epimetheus faced the wrath of their kin, yet his alliance with Zeus and the Olympians granted them a unique position during the sudden shift of power. It was during this epic of creation that Zeus called upon Prometheus and Epimetheus for a momentous endeavor. Zeus entrusted them with the task of creating the creatures of earth. With an architect's touch and an artist's eye, Prometheus crafted the first humans from the clay of the earth, and with the help of Athena, breathed life into his clay figures. Prometheus assigned his brother the task of giving the creatures of earth their various qualities, such as strength, swiftness, fur, and wings. Unfortunately, Epimetheus, full of excitement, showered the animals with gifts: strength to the lions, swiftness to the cheetahs, agility to the birds, and fur to the bears. However, in his haste and enthusiasm, he had given away all the magnificent qualities to the animals, leaving nothing for the creation of mankind. As Epimetheus realized his mistake, he turned to his brother Prometheus for guidance. Prometheus, understanding his brother's dilemma, sought to rectify the situation. Prometheus knew that something must be done to protect these creations from their own extinction. With heartfelt compassion, he devised a plan to rectify the situation. Prometheus decided to make man stand upright, just as the gods did. He also decided to bless mankind with a gift. With courage ablaze, Prometheus ascended to Mount Olympus, the realm of gods. In a daring act of defiance, he reached out and seized the sacred fire that flickered and danced in the divine hearths. The eternal blaze cast an otherworldly glow upon his resolute countenance, as the heavens themselves bore witness to this audacious theft. With the stolen fire clasped firmly in his grasp, Prometheus descended from the celestial realm. The very earth trembled beneath him, as this daring titan gifted humanity with the sacred flames. The fire danced in the hands of mortals, a gift of divine proportions. With it, they unlocked the secrets of nature, forging tools, shaping civilizations, and taming the wild. The sacred flames illuminated the depths of their souls, igniting a hunger for knowledge, thirst for progress, and most important of all, helped ensure their survival. But the daring act of defiance had not gone unnoticed by the gods. Zeus approached Prometheus and decreed that man must present a portion of each animal they feasted on as a sacrifice to the gods. Prometheus's love for man was much more than his love for the Olympians. Having heard this, the daring Prometheus decided to trick Zeus. He created 2 piles for Zeus to pick from. One pile contained the animal's bones covered in juicy fat, while the other was delicious meat hidden within the animal's hide. Prometheus then asked Zeus to pick the pile that man should sacrifice to the gods. With a glance at the piles, Zeus chose the bones covered in fat, thinking this was the better option. However, once Zeus discovered Prometheus's deception, his anger led him to take back the fire from all of mankind, plunging them into darkness. Prometheus, however, could not stand idly by. He lit a torch using the sun and brought fire back to man. As Zeus's anger continued to boil, he approached Prometheus once again, this time inquiring about a prophecy that foretold the overthrowing of Zeus at the hands of one of his own children. Prometheus remained steadfast and refused to divulge the prophecy to Zeus. He did not want an innocent god or mortal to face the wrath of Zeus for a prophecy that had not yet proven its certainty. The continuous defiance from Prometheus left him no other choice. Zeus, in his thunderous fury, devised a punishment that would etch the name of Prometheus into eternity. Zeus bounded Prometheus to a colossal rock in the desolate wilderness as he was forced to face the torment of a fearsome eagle with fiery wings, its beak tearing at his exposed chest every morning and every night, feasting on his regenerating liver. It was an endless cycle of suffering, for Prometheus was an immortal, condemned to endure this agony for eternity. Yet, through the searing anguish and torment, Prometheus refused to bend. His spirit of defiance blazed brighter than the stolen fire itself, and his sacrifice became a beacon of hope, an emblem of unyielding spirit and devotion to humanity. Time passed, and the world evolved, but the legend of Prometheus endured, a timeless tale of resilience and the pursuit of enlightenment. Zeus offered Prometheus two ways out of his torment. He could reveal the prophesied individual that could one day usurp Zeus's rule, or meet two conditions: find an immortal being willing to take his place on the mountain, and have a mortal kill the giant eagle and unchain him from his prison. Though it may have seemed like two options, Zeus only thought of it as one. He wanted to know who would one day threaten his seat on Mount Olympus. So he made the second option, something that he thought would be impossible to achieve. Prometheus endured the torment, refusing to engage in Zeus's game. It was then, in a fateful twist of destiny, that a hero arose from the annals of myth, Heracles, the mighty demigod, renowned for his strength and valor. During his 12 labors, Heracles came across the desolate cliffs where Prometheus suffered. Seeing the Titan's anguish and understanding the reasons behind his torment, the hero's heart stirred with compassion. With a thunderous roar, Heracles drew his bow and let loose an arrow that struck the fearsome eagle with unerring accuracy. The malevolent creature, its reign of torment at an end, plummeted from the skies, setting Prometheus free from his chains at last. But this only met one of the two conditions. While Zeus was impressed by Heracles, he would not let Prometheus free unless another immortal agreed to take his place. It was then that Chiron, the wise and benevolent centaur, appeared. Chiron recognized Prometheus's importance, and knowing of his benevolent deeds towards humanity, volunteered to take Prometheus's place in the chains. He believed that the release of Prometheus was crucial for the betterment of the mortal realm, and he selflessly offered his own immortal life in exchange for the freedom of the Titan. With his liberation, Prometheus emerged from his ancient prison, wearied but unbroken. The spark of his defiance, though seared by torment, refused to be extinguished. Beside him stood his brother Epimetheus, who, despite the past mistakes, found his redemption in supporting Prometheus and his quest for humanity's betterment. Zeus, moved by Chiron's act of sacrifice, and seeing the genuine bond between Chiron and Prometheus, accepted the centaur's offer. Chiron, the wise and noble centaur, willingly endured the torment meant for Prometheus, allowing the Titan to go free and resume his role as a mentor and protector of humanity. Prometheus resumed his role as the mentor and protector of mortals, guiding and aiding them in their journey through the cosmos. His gift of prophecy became renowned, shaping the paths of heroes and the destinies of kingdoms. But there's more to the story. Prometheus was not the only one to be punished. Zeus, in all his fury, also decided to punish the creatures that Prometheus loved so much, the humans, and he would use his brother Epimetheus to do so. It was a punishment that would change the lives of mortals forever.